but I cannot think it's such a state in here. We have new savings challenges. It makes more sense in terms of making that a printing / packing station. Not break anything, let's not break anything. And that's kind of what bothers me, because I have children. My first shipment arrived. The binders be there. I think too small by the millimeter. And I am super excited to set everything up, but we had to clean first. Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Jamie, and today we are going to do an office declutter. My first disclaimer will be my office is in my bedroom and it's really small, and we've just done a trash day declutter. So I have like half my room covered in bin bags. If you haven't seen that video, check that out, but we're going to deal with that today. I have a couple of shipments coming today and over the next week with some products that I will be launching on my Etsy shop. I had such a busy day planned today. I was going to shoot a lot of products that I have finished making. The only thing that was clear was my desk, which was perfect. It's all I needed, but I cannot think it's such a state in here. We're going to do that. We're going to do a little bit of reorganizing. Yes. And then as a reward, I'm going to allow myself to have a shower because my hair is so greasy. I apologize. I wasn't meant to film today, but I actually want to take you along for this little journey. It's all decluttering. It all kind of comes together. So if you want to see more of this, or what I do sometimes as my second side hustle, then do let me know in the comments and let's do this. I'm going to show you the before. I want to cry. I'm going to show you the before. And then we're going to just start by moving these bin bags out and hopefully create some space in here. This is everything that we did the other day. End of the office section on my bedroom. Piles of things that need sorting out. And yes, we're builders outside, not ours, it's our neighbors. So that's my second disclaimer for today. I just moved everything off my desk, just a few little bits and bobs that I do for cash stuffing, my plans, and then some of my products that I will be launching. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek. I have updated the categories of my cash envelopes. I'm going to do bundles. And I have changed the font. So these are the frosted vellum, so they are see-through. These are for the A6, and I'm going to offer them as bundles for US and UK with petrol, gas, etc., as well as obviously custom ones. And then I have two more fonts. So I love this one. It's so fun, so playful. It's quite similar, it's a cursive, it's a bit bolder. And then I have this one, which is sort of the classic font. We have a bunch of new savings challenges to start 2024 off on a good savings note. And then I felt like my shop lacked colour, so this is the colour I'm doing. I'm doing my brand colours in envelopes, which I thought was so cute because they go with my new placeholder. And here are my new placeholders. As I do sell internationally, I will be having euros and pounds. And these placeholders all in various colours. There should be some pink. I'm like, oh, where's the pink? That one's super cute as well. But the biggest thing that we're going to have to deal with is this mess. So a lot of it is not even office related, like it's probably kid related, I'm not gonna lie, and just a bunch of junk. And we also need to deal with the organization and the storage. Yes, we have a lot of built-ins that is obviously for the house and for the bedroom, clothes, toys, but the setup with it being built-ins means that nothing can be moved. Not the drawers, not the built-in on either side, and there's very limited open space and like next to no wall space either. Like where my desk is in front of the window is kind of the only wall that you can put something in front of. That's not good because the desk backs into the bed, and when I sit there and do my cash stuffings or film any videos, there's not enough room to move. I don't have the tripod all the time, so I'm going to try and flip things around a little bit. Now I love this, it's great. It does need completely reorganizing, this IKEA unit. It's like the best work surface, a little bit narrow, but it works well enough. But the storage underneath it, because it's on the floor, it just doesn't work. I just like shove things in. It needs to be higher up. So either I'll turn it and then it'll take up less like floor space, but then I'll lose this, or maybe I can find a way to like raise it up and we can figure something else out. But But first of all, let's move out all the trash. And if I'm going to be entirely honest, is it completely necessary to do this now? No, I don't feel like I have the time. I still have just my desk to shoot these products. But I kind of need that. I need the peace of mind. I need to set the office up because I feel like if I don't do it now before the launches in the coming week, I probably won't do it. And then we'll move into Christmas and everything just gets so rushed. So I hope you're excited. Let's deal with this. That I just dumped here instead of putting it into my wardrobe. So now everything is also really dirty and super dusty, so I'm going to give everything a clean. I'm going to wipe this surface first so I can then move things over, hoover the floor, and then take everything out of the main office unit, because I don't even know half the things that are in there. Put it on the bed, shovel the things around, and then reorganize. I think that's the plan. But guys, doesn't it just look so much better already? How tools go. So when I usually clean and tidy, the first step is to clear all flat surfaces. So I think that's what we're going to do. Apart from on the bed, I'm going to put everything on the bed. So surprisingly enough, I need a bin bag. I'm not going to clear the things I just put on my desk because my desk is the only thing that's all wiped down and fine. And I have the products on there, so they're kind of like safe. But let's do everything else. Okay guys, I just had to have a little coffee break before we get to cleaning, but I'm so excited. My first kind of shipment arrived. Actually we had two, but the other one wasn't even from our business. It was a bunch of garden starts that we ordered. And I opened the package and all this dirt fell out on my floor and I was like, what is this? Like, why is there dirt on my labels and everything? And of course it was our garden starts. But I just wanted to show you. They're so pretty. I think they're pretty. Well, with Hunter's dad, and he was like, that's a bit about my logo. And I was like, this is like my favourite font and everything. So I got a thank you card, the back side, and then it has the a code there for your next order. Don't steal it, please. Links to my channels, but it's got a link to a different YouTube channel. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but there is method to my madness. And then I have a bunch of just logoed stickers, rectangle ones, which has a QR code back to Etsy in case you order and you're sitting there, you receive it and you realize that maybe it's the wrong thing, or you just want to check something or forgot something. That's going to be on there too. And I am super excited to set everything up, but we had to clean first. So let's clean. I got Henry, but I didn't get my supplies. We have a mirror rag, a dust rag for the excess dust, and then the actual cleaning rag. I always want to take these glass storage out because they're so annoying to clean. Everything gets underneath them, and when you lift them out, they really stick. So it's very, very hard to do, and I probably will do it right now. Like we can't take all these units out. speck underneath it. It bugs me. Oh well. I mean, maybe. Like any organizing experts, this might not look like all that, but in person it looks quite impressive. The floor needs doing though. Okay, calling all organizing experts. So this IKEA unit, well, this one here, should it go here? And we just had this as a giant unit, and eventually I might use these as storage as well. Or do we put it where the mirror was, standing up, if the door can close? I don't know. I don't know how much brighter than the mirror it is. Or do we have it on that side, standing up? Or does it go like it is now, lying down, but in front of the window, and we swap it with the desk? However, then it's still on the floor, and that's kind of what bothers me, like storing things on the floor. But there's not many other places to stand it up. So should we try a few things and see what you think? And then let me know in comments, because I need help. I can always move it back around. Okay, so let's do this. The first option would be just swapping the desk and this, because then I can probably move backwards. This is wider than this bit. Still allow like a little bit more of an angle, and I can get in from like this side. Or guys, we could stand it up, but I don't want it blocking out too much light. And it's kind of weird having things in front of the window. It could go this way. Like this wardrobe is fine to block off, but I hate that it's blocked up off this, because that's kind of like the main thing where I store crap now. I store the kids' toys now, but I kind of can use that. It's a really like the best wardrobe space. But then it's the matter of the desk. But if I move the desk, I'll block off too many drawer units, I suppose. Ah! Like there's more space behind me for a tripod. This could actually be a good idea, and then I have storage here. So like this, I would still have access to the window light. And from this side, it's a very workable area, like having access to those four, plus, you know, storage on top. And possibly that whole wardrobe free could be really good. Like I don't really need access to all of them at all times. Or maybe I do, who knows. But this is a workable area, and the rest of the space then feels so much more open. But then that's not really office space, because I am kind of conscious about storing this unit too far away from like my desk. It does feel, maybe it's the change, I'm like, it does feel kind of nice. The other option would be moving it over there. That's quite good, having it next to the printer. My main printer is downstairs. It started like malfunctioning and stopped not connecting to the internet. So I had to plug the like Ethernet cable in. So that's downstairs. So I have like two printers at different places, but we'll deal with that some other time. For right now, if I move this over there, it kind of makes more sense in terms of making that a printing / packing station. I don't love the glass if it fits. Move this, that if the door closes, that makes most sense. But I do like this setup for the desk. So hard, guys. Let's move it. Let's see what we think. Oh, my coffee is probably shaking on the desk. Gonna plug the printer in first. I've never been very good at cable management. That's not good. The door is not going to close at all. So it can't be here. And it leaves an awkward gap to the plug socket. Well, what do we do? Like that works better in terms of layout, in terms of where things are to be. I could have my things there, I could pack a unit. The door's not going to close. So now it kind of has to be over there. Like, has anyone got any other ideas? Because I'm kind of stuck. The other idea, guys, I might be going crazy now, was to put that unit just on here like I did with the mirror and using that as a packing station. Not necessarily the mirror there at the same time, but I felt like it opened up the space and hid some of this beautiful wallpaper. This is not the side we clean, that's the side we clean. Like, I'm definitely going a bit crazy, but not break anything, let's not break anything. I don't need to have the mirror behind it. However, if this was on here, I'll kind of lose this packing station. But the printer fits. But I don't really use mirrors anymore. And maybe we can move the desk over a little bit more. This would be my other option. There are more access to the desk for tripod light setup, which I think would be preferable to having it turned that way and blocking off 3 doors. Even though space-wise, it probably would feel better having it there. And not these things behind you, just sitting facing that way, seeing the products there. I definitely need your guys' opinion. I wish I could decorate like really well, but I can't. So what can we do? I always feel in the UK like the radiators are just like horribly placed. We don't have this on ever really, but I could possibly like utilize this space then. I don't know, or have a sidecar. I do have a sidecar for like the kids' art supplies. I just remembered it's up here. Maybe I can use that just next to the desk. That would just be a quick fix at the moment to keep the desk like clear without piling everything on the windowsill. And let's just start putting things together. This might look like ridiculous and a bit weird because it's just makeshift, but it's not going to fall down. It's like, it's solid. Okay. Until we figure something else out. I might end up moving the desk back over, but maybe for a little bit. Before I got the rest of the stock up and things, we can work with this. The main thing why I wanted it here was to like have a little corner access to the things, but if I can have something on the other side, then it might work. And I just swap over to my iPhone, which is why it keeps going like crazy with the colors. I don't know why it does that. We're still gonna put everything together. Maybe put the things I need to go up there, and see how it works. So I'm going to temporarily use this as a bin bag and put the rubbish in here. I'm gonna move up. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna move the camera equipment in here. Just gonna kind of figure out where everything is. Now I have a lot of binders coming. So as an example, should binders be there and stock there? No, stock here. Binders, finished products at the end, I suppose. Products. Maybe home binder, printer, that makes sense. Packing supplies, maybe. Creation supplies, and then one's supposed to be packing supplies. This is all messed up, by the way. It's not neatly organized at all. Possibly do binders. Here we have cones. Here we have planners. Here we have the marble planner, and the one that I always this is so heavy and so massive. What I always personally use is the rose planner. I love it, but there's the marble option as well. So, okay. Like it might be a bit unsightly, but everything is so unsightly anyway. Boxes, more boxes. Okay, I'm such a sentimental person that I got this box when I ordered my old binders from my friend Gemma, balancing the budget. And because she wrote a little note there, like she does in her orders and everything, I've just kept the box and it's been months. I've got a problem, but it's okay. Now I should organize these to get a better system. First, more tools, tools. I just went to grab just a few things working up from downstairs and a few things I got. So I picked up this organization station, but I realized they're just all separate things and I don't know, I thought it can't. I didn't read it. It says 6 piece. Obviously I didn't read it. I just thought it was one thing. So there's that, but I guess you can use them all anyway. Might be able to set them up on the desk. So I want to keep my desk clear, like I said, whatever I need next to the desk. And I have two options. I have that silver cart in there, or I have an old toy storage unit. So, to be fair, this fits under the desk. That could be handy. I didn't actually realize that at all. It's got wheels. And I thought it was bigger, but it might just be good enough as a packing station. It needs a proper clean though. The other option for here, this is an old toy storage unit. We're not going to put this big thing on here, but there's supposed to be smaller. Just to see what sizes I need to get. Again, like because this has this thing here as well, it's not going to fall over, but actually these type of things might work. Sometimes, guys, you're just gonna make use of what you have lying around. Like most of these things at some point were supposed to be for the kids. Like this was kids' toy unit that they kind of grew out of. Then they got that IKEA one for a while as toy rotation. That's why we got it. And we have like a different one now that we got for free. And then like that cart we also got for free. Yeah, this could work. I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of miss it over here. I miss to have the finished products over here. I don't know if there's much use in having them there. To be fair, I think over time what I'm going to be doing is printing here so I can easily change the papers. When I come to pack, I can grab my boxes, binders and finished products that I want, and then I can bring it up to the desk and pack on the desk. When I'm actually creating, I think that's the things I'm gonna have in those units. So that can be as I'm making up orders and sitting at my desk. Anything that's then coming from the printer or whatever else I'm doing, I can put over there to be working with. And I think that's great. I think that's great. What do you think? So as these are finished products that I need to be shooting, just moved things I want at my desk came. Then I'm not going to get around it, but I can always unscrew these poles, and they are quite slim, like this big, and they would be perfect to just put tape rolls or sticker rolls on. Because I have children. Why is everything too small by the millimeter? Okay, my friends, I'm gonna have to think of something to do with this one, but that is all we have time for. I have to run and get Hunter, and actually it feels so much better in here than when we started. It was definitely worth doing. I look forward to get started with the products, take some photos and just relaxing. Like I said, I didn't have time to organize this, but that might definitely be for another video, and when I keep getting some more things in. Please do like if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. We do all things homemaking, all things decluttering, etc. on this channel, and I love to have you along for the journey. Have an amazing, blessed and wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.